guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video we're going to talk about this article that we read about. The average Australian spend $300 a week on food. It's blown our budget.
How much do you spend? How much do you spend?
Now, to me, $300 a week, if that was just one person, I think it's a bit too much.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yeah, we spend like 300 for a whole family.
So for us, we spend about $300.
Including eating out.
Including eating out.
Yeah, and how often do we go? Like maybe once a week maximum.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
So most of the time we actually buy.
Bring our own food.
Bring our own food. Buy it on special. Pack our own picnic.
Yeah.
Whenever we have the kids. But it's kind of interesting when I looked at the stats in here. The percentage of Australians who admit to overspend on these food items. Now, apparently in groceries, apparently 30%, well, just under 30% alone.
They overspend 30% on groceries.
Yeah, overspend on
well,
groceries.
I understand, me too. Like sometimes when you go down to supermarket, you aiming just to buy milk and egg, and then you got a whole bag of food.
We do that.
Who can relate
frequently.
that?
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
I can relate that because every time we go downstairs, all right, then let's just go for a walk and stroll one with anything special in there. You ended up spending a lot more.
Yes.
Eating out, I can see that now. Apparently 25% of Australians who admit to overspend on their food items would be on eating out, 25%.
Oh, we don't really do it now because we have kids as excuse saying, oh, we can't go, we'll bring our own food. But honestly, having kids, you can't be bothered going out to a restaurant to eat.
I think it feels like a burden, the fact that we gotta put them in the car, gotta go over there and then take them out from a car, and then it's gonna get messy, and the whole entire exercise, and then put them back in the car, make sure that they're not crying, and while you're in the restaurant, they're making a lot of mess, they're screaming, shouting, kids being kids. You're embarrassing yourself in a sense. And then what else? Take them back in the car and then have a shower with them, and like all of those steps, and put them in bed afterwards. Is like, to me, it's like, let's cut the middle section. Why don't we just cook at home?
Yeah.
Or if not, have a delivery, let's say. If that, we've only done 2 deliveries as far as I'm aware this year.
I can't remember. When did you do the second
Let's say,
time? I just remember once.
Yeah, let's say like a handful with all the stuff that we probably can't remember. That goes down. Also, 24% is on the takeaway. I can relate to that for the people that actually work on the road. If they don't have an office base, sometimes I do a lot of meetings where I actually go out for lunch. I can relate that.
Sometimes even when I used to work, I brought my lunch. I didn't feel like it. I just went out and buy lunch.
But I don't think we'll spend about 24%.
No. It's overspending.
Yeah,
so maybe you expect to spend 100, but you spend 124.
Yeah, I get you. Now the last one is kind of concerning. The last one will be 23% on alcohol. That's a huge amount. That's huge. But then again, we only buy a bottle a month.
At most.
At most.
Yeah.
So we're not a big drinker. We don't drink a lot of alcohol. We don't smoke. I used to, but not anymore.
I save a lot of money. No drinking, no smoking.
And that's great because it's like one hit wonder when you have one drink and you really want to go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. I had one glass the day before and I was
but yeah, it's kind of interesting reading this article. Like on an average,
I just didn't expect that $300 was individual. When I first reading was a household's $300. Why is our like overspending per person? So we should be spending $600. So let's say the kids,
it would be about
$900
a week.
Can't afford it.
I can't. Like, what kind of... If we were buying like $900 on groceries, but then again, our kids are still young and small.
But I count them as one person, right?
Yeah.
So
$900 a week. So I can't see how we can manage to do that.
No.
No?
No. Anyway.
So yeah, which is kind of interesting. What is it? Australians spend close to $300 a week individual on food, according to the report, based on the studies that they do this.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave on the description the link where I actually read this, which is quite a lot. Alcohol made up to another big chunk, which is they spend on average of $31 per week on alcohol alone.
$31. So, whoa. $30.
Can we see that? Yeah, we don't even do that.
No, we only buy it during Christmas.
Special occasion.
Yep, 24. Was it 24 bottles or case?
Yeah.
You still got four or 6 bottles in the laundry.
Oh right. Okay, that was on Christmas.
Yes.
So
it's been already 3 months.
Okay, gotcha. Individuals spend on an average of $52 per week eating out every week. I can see that.
Yes.
I can see that being correct because
when I used to work, yes, that's how much I spent. And when you go on lunch, 2 days, go out lunch, $30, and then go out for dinner, maybe 25. Yes. Yeah, that's $50 gone.
$50 on one sitting,
week.
let's say, like one
Depends
sitting.
on if you're drinking.
Yeah, on an average, like a restaurant these days, you're looking at about $30 to $50 anyway.
Yeah.
So on a one sitting, I can see that you'll be spending that amount. But yeah.
But when you all add up, it's quite a lot, hey? $300 a week. I think I didn't spend that much. Yeah, we maybe when we were single. Yes, we were not as cautious.
Cautious with our money. You get paid on, let's say, midweek, and then I'm like, all right, Thursday, you'll be like, okay, for like late night shopping Thursday, and then Friday, everyone's going to the pub for lunch, so you join them, and then after work, drink party or drink events, you're bound to do the same thing. So
exactly.
So I can see that. A takeaway spending comes to $22 a week with takeaway meal most popular among of the young people and high income earners. I can see that considering where we live at the moment. We live in an apartment in the heart of the city. I see a lot of I guess your delivery companies.
No, it makes sense because where we live is more high income and single. You don't want to buy. You don't want to spend money.
After
even clothes downstairs.
After a hard day at work.
Yeah, you didn't plan ahead. You just had enough for that day. You just feel like sometimes you're like that.
Sometimes like Domino's pizza for dinner or something.
Exactly.
Even though we could probably make our own pizza.
Yeah, because when you're only 1 or 2 person, you don't want to buy all these ingredients and cook for it.
Food delivery service comes to $12 a week, while other common expenses, including coffee and tea, about $13, and supplements. I don't know what that means.
Fish oil.
Oh right, okay, gotcha. And health foods at about $11 to $12 or so. I can see that considering, like, depending where you are in life, if you're in that professional still, if you're working in that gig, let's say.
And they don't have time, right? Like they may work for long
hours. You make a lot more
Mm.
money, but you don't have the time to cook. Us, on the other hand, is the other way around now. We're not making as much money, but we've got time to cook.
Yeah.
So.
Depends on what do you prefer.
Which one do you prefer? I prefer this compared to this very stressful environment job. You go home late, you go to work early, you don't see the children. Yes, you're making a lot more money, but you end up spending it on those little things.
Exactly. And you expect to buy a luxury car as well.
Yeah, with the luxury car goes with the luxury finances.
Everything is just going up proportionally.
Proportionally, yeah. Like I was speaking to a client more like it. Previously in his previous job, he was earning, I don't know, maybe about $40 an hour or something like that. And then he went up on a higher paying job that was paying now it's $60 an hour. But with that $60 an hour, his expenses goes up. He get bigger house, bigger more toys, newer toys, a bigger luxury stuff. Instead of cooking at home, buy a lot more takeout. So, irrespectively, it's about the same in a sense.
Right.
We choose the other way around, which is we earn comfortably, but at the same time we're
trying to minimize our expense.
Yeah, minimize our
And I like to cook at home anyway because I know what to put in there.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you go out, it's just too much MSG, and I get thirsty whole night.
And then like if you look at the restaurant in the front of them looks pretty clean, and then when you get to the back, like it's dirty.
Anyway,
so
how do you save money on food? How?
So for us,
that's true. Is a not going grocery shopping when you're hungry is a good start. That's so true.
It's so true. We try to do our grocery shopping pretty much after dinner.
Yeah.
That's just for us to walk it off in a sense. Because our kids, especially in summer here where we are, summer can go to about 8.
And we don't have aircon.
Get a free aircon at the shopping mall.
Yeah.
So let me know what your thoughts are, guys.
And how much do you spend on food weekly? Per person or family?
Person or family?
I'll say us around 300. Yeah, 300 a week as a family.
As a family. That's us as a family of 4 with 2 children under the age of 5.
Yes.
Cool.
See ya.
See you guys in the next video.
Bye.